What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Series 54 Bray Wyatt. Here we do have Bray Wyatt in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him open up, and we'll go on to the rest of the review, so sit tight, everyone. And here we have Bray Wyatt posing out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure, let's actually have a look at what he comes with. He does come with the exact same display stand that we've seen in the past. It does have a really nice watercolor painting to it, but again, not my favorite accessory. But he does come with two accessories. The first one being is his lantern, and it's a really nice sculpt. Exact same lantern that we've seen with all the other Bray Wyatt figures. This one does glow in the dark, but it is so faint, it's not even worth mentioning. But in case you're wondering, yes, the lantern glows in the dark. His final accessory is his jacket, or vest, whatever you want to call it. And I'm really digging this vest. This is actually just a reissue from the Bray Wyatt zombie figure. But it actually works for just standard Bray Wyatt. And it goes on easy enough. It's made of a relatively soft plastic. So what we're going to do is have a better look at Bray Wyatt. And here we have a closer look at Bray Wyatt. Now, first thing I do want to point out is his hair is warped outside of the packaging. You can see it is just flaring off to the side. It is a little bit unfortunate, however, it's nothing a little heat can't solve, so just take a hairdryer and you can actually mold his hair back down. You can actually fix this problem by having his hair under his coat. I really do like the fact that we finally get a Bray Wyatt with the dreads, at least an Elite one. We did get a basic one with the Luke Harper 2-pack. But really, really loving the dreads. You can see they did actually sculpt a few of the dreads at the top of his hair. And there's some going throughout his hair, and that looks really, really nice. Again, really loving this beard. It's such a nice beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that. As far as the looks go, it does look like Bray Wyatt. However, he's not using the dot matrix that the Usos are using, so I'm beginning to wonder how they're doing the dot matrix, if it's just a few figures or if it's going to be for all of them. One thing I do want to point out is he does use the torso from all the other Bray Wyatt, so he still has the pocket, despite the fact he has not had this pocket for a few years. His shirt says, "I am fear," with the hands. Looks really nice. On the back you can see it says "Illuminate Oblivion," and then you can see his tattoos peeking out from his shirt. Again, really loving his sleeve that he has going on. And it's always funny, whenever I see this red on his arm, I always think he's bleeding, even though it's just part of his tattoo. He is wearing his wrist wrap and taped off thumb. Something I really love about this figure is that we finally get a new mold for his legs. Even his pelvis right here is a completely new sculpt, and it looks so much nicer than all the other Bray Wyatts. And then I do believe he is using boots made specifically for him, so a lot of nice things going on for this figure. So let's actually take a little break and compare him to other Bray Wyatt figures that we've gotten in the past. And here we have Bray Wyatt posed next to all the other Elite Bray Wyatts that we've gotten in the past, and overall, I have to say the new one is my current favorite, just because there's so many things going on for him. I'm not saying that these are bad figures, I'm just saying he's probably the best out of the bunch. And that is saying a lot, considering I have always enjoyed Bray Wyatt's figures as they have come out. So moving on to Bray Wyatt's articulation, he has everything you'd expect from an Elite figure. Let's actually just zoom the camera in just a tiny bit. He does have a ball-jointed head, which works surprisingly well for Bray. He doesn't look up the best, but you can get some movement out of it. Even tilts his head side to side. Again, turning left and right, you are going to run his beard into his body, so you're not going to get a full 360 out of it, but you can get pretty decent range out of it, so it's pretty good. Arms go out to about that far. Do a full 360. They swivel at the bicep, single jointed at the elbow. Spin and bend at the wrist, no problems. He does have an ab crunch which goes back about that far, forward about that far. I kind of wish that we got a little more range on Bray, but you know, it's to be expected. He is a bigger guy. We have a waist swivel. legs actually go all the way forward, which is something we haven't seen on a Bray Wyatt figure at all. So I really do like that. He has a thigh swivel just underneath these zippers. He is double jointed in the knee, and it works pretty well. And then he does have a ball joint in the ankle, so we do get some range in there. Can move forward, back, and has really good pivot, so not the best ankle articulation, but just enough for Bray Wyatt. And it's just a really nice figure. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get them posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Bray Wyatt posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I think he's a really well done figure. There are a few things I wish that could have been done better. For example, maybe his hair doesn't float up, and it would have been nice to see him come with a WWE title. I mean, we have seen this title multiple times, but he was WWE champion for a while, so why didn't he get it? I have no idea. But other than that, he's a great figure to have into your collection, and I really do love the update to his pants and his hair. Now, I actually found this Bray Wyatt at Walmart, and Walmart is going to run you about $17.98 with their Elite figures, which will come out to just a little over $20 with tax. If you can find Bray Wyatt in stores, I really recommend you pick him up, especially if you're a Bray Wyatt fan and you're just looking to update your roster. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as my WWE Elite figure reviews. Hopefully there's something you guys will find. And as always, let me know if there's a figure you would like to see me review, and I'll try to add it to my collection. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.